Good morning, students. So, chapter number 3, understanding quadrilateral, was going on, and exercise 3.3, question number 2 was going on, and up to third part we have solved. I asked you people to solve the further parts if possible. So, fourth and fifth part might be you have attempted. If you are able to solve, then it's fine. If you aren't, then I am going to solve in this particular lecture. And one more thing I am going to ask to you people, if you are able to understand by the videos which I am sending and by the video lectures, then please comment on the YouTube channel on this video when you will get it. So along with your name, so that I will able to get the response that how many students are actually attending the class. It will work as your attendance for the class. So you have to comment on the YouTube video once you will receive it. Okay, so let us begin. Question number fourth part we are going to do and fifth part we are going to do. So let us draw this figure. Fourth part. In this, a parallelogram is given to us in such a way, this angle x and this is 80 degree, this is y and z. We have to calculate the value of x, y and z in this figure. So students, what will be the value of x? As I have told you, okay, before solving this, let us give the name to the vertex. So this is A, B, C, D, and this point is E. So students, as I have told you, these two are, you can see, these two are which kind of angles? X and 80, means A and B. These two are adjacent angles of parallelogram. And adjacent angles of parallelogram are always supplementary. So angle A plus angle B will be equal to 180 degree, and we should mention that we are speaking about which parallelogram. So we will mention in parallelogram ABCD, angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree, and we will write the reason. What is the reason? Adjacent angles. Adjacent angles are supplementary. So x will be calculated right now. Angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Angle A is x, angle B is 80 degree, is equal to 180 degree. So x will be how much? 180 minus 80. That will be 100 degree. So x, students, we have calculated. And opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So if this is 80 degree, then y also should be 80 degree. If both are opposite angles, so y is equal to 80 degree. In bracket we will mention the reason. Opposite angles of parallelogram. So students, this is how we have solved. Now z. You can see there is a line, there is another line, both are parallel line, transversal is drawn. So such kind of angles are known as corresponding angle. So z will be 80 degree by the logic corresponding angles. Even we can apply one more property. Which property we can right now apply? That is, this angle is how much? Because of opposite angle 80 degree. So you can see one z is formed, that is alternate interior angle. So y and z will be equal by alternate interior, or z and 80 will be equal by corresponding angle. So whichever property you want to use, you may use. Okay. So students, now we are going to do fifth part of the question, and that is one parallelogram is being given to us. Let me draw this. One diagonal is being drawn, and this angle is given to us 40 degree. This is z, here y, and this angle is x, 112, one of the angle. We have to calculate x, y and z. Let us give the name to the vertex so that we can avoid the confusion. A, B, C, D, I have given the name to the vertex. So students, y will be how much? Y and 112 will be equal. Why both will be equal? Both are opposite angles of parallelogram. So we should mention this in parallelogram ABCD, in parallelogram ABCD, angle D and angle B will be equal and will be equal to 112 degree. And which property is this? By opposite angle. Okay, both are opposite angle of parallelogram. Fine. So why we have calculated? Now, as you can see, there is a triangle ADC. So in triangle ADC, we can apply angle sum property. Apply angle sum property. What is the angle sum property? That is, the sum of all the interior angles of a triangle is always 180 degree. So this angle is 40 degree plus one angle is x, we don't know about this, and one is y. Y we have calculated and that was 112 degree. So substitute the value. 112 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so 112 plus 40, this will be 152 degree plus x is equal to 180 degree. So I have to just turn on the page. I hope you understood till now. 152 plus x is equal to 180. 152 plus x is equal to 180 degree. So x will be how much? 180 minus 152. Solve this equation. 10 minus 2, 8, 7 minus 5, 28 degree. So the value of x will be 28 degree. If you have any confusion regarding the figure, so let me show you once again. We have calculated the value of x, we have calculated the value of y, we have to actually calculate the value of z. Okay, so x will be equal to z. As you can see, x and z will be equal as these two are alternate interior angles. So z will be equal to x is equal to 28 degree by alternate interior angle. So students, this is how we have calculated all the angles, all the missing angles of the figure. So let us solve few more questions. Question number 3 for this exercise. In question number 3, what they are asking, can a quadrilateral ABCD be a parallelogram if angle D plus angle B is equal to 180 degree? So whatever the condition is given to us, we have to check it out. D plus B will be equal to 180 or not. So firstly draw the quadrilateral ABCD, then we will check it out. So we have drawn a quadrilateral ABCD. You can name it like this, A, B, C, D. You can name from here, you can begin from here also. But remember one thing, either you name it by from here to here or you name it from here to here. It should be a complete cycle. It should not be like A, B, C, D. No, it should be a complete cycle. So this is how we always give the name to the quadrilateral. So now, right now what they are asking, angle D plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. D plus B is equal to 180 degree. So students, if the opposite angles sum will be equal to 180, and we already have told you one thing, that opposite angles are equal. So if opposite angles are equal and sum will be 180, then both will be 90-90. Both angles will be 90 degree. So this will form a parallelogram or this will form a square, because in a square or in a rectangle, the sum of the opposite angle is 180 degree. Means all the interior angles are equal. So this can be the property of a parallelogram or this may not be a property of parallelogram, because if this is a rectangle, every rectangle is a square. So this is possible. This is possible even because if the opposite angle sum will be 180 degree, if the sum of opposite angles will be 180 and both the angles will be 90 and 90, so this property can exhibit for a parallelogram as well, because this will be a rectangle and each and every rectangle is a well parallelogram. Okay, I hope you understood this. Now in second part, what they are asking, AB is equal to DC is equal to 8 centimeter. AB is equal to DC is equal to 8 centimeter. Although we could draw the different figure for all, but we can understand by this also. AB and DC both are 8 centimeter. Yes, this is possible. Why this is possible? Because we already know that opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal, and the opposite sides are given equal to us in this particular question. So this is possible. But one more condition is given to us which seems to be impossible, that is AD4 and BC 4.4. AD4, this is possible, but AD and BC should be equal, but these are given not equal to us. Both are given different values, so this is overall not possible. Okay, this is not possible. Why not possible? Because opposite sides should be equal for a parallelogram at any cost, and there are given different values. So students, this is how we have solved. Now angle A is equal to 70 and angle C is equal to 65. Now imagine this picture. Angle A is 60, angle C is 75. How is this possible? Or angle A is 70, angle C is 65. Means both are offering different values. Is it possible that angle A will be 70 degree, angle C will be 65? Both are given unequal values, and that is not possible because we already have studied the property of parallelogram that opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So angle A cannot be different from angle C, so it is not possible for a parallelogram. Not possible for a parallelogram. So this is how we have done. Now students, let us check question number 4. Draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram but has exactly two opposite angles of equal measures. We have to draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral which should not be a parallelogram, but opposite angles should be of equal measures. So students, sometimes we become confused with this question, but I will tell you a very great solution for this. So always when you have to draw a quadrilateral in which the opposite angles should be equal, but that should not be a parallelogram, so you should draw a figure like a kite. We have to draw the rough sketch. So this is a rough sketch. This you can see is a kite. So suppose, what is the property of a kite? That adjacent sides are equal. Pair of adjacent sides are equal. AD and AB are equal, and DC and BC are equal. So in a kite, the opposite angles will be equal, but this is not a parallelogram. So we have done it exactly what was demanded in the question. So question number 5 now. The measure of two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio 3:2. Find the measure of the angles of the parallelogram. They have given the ratios. So assume the angles as according to the given question. So let one angle of parallelogram be 3x as the given condition. 3:2 is the ratio. So one angle we have assumed of the multiple of 3, that is 3x. Other angle of parallelogram be 2x. 3:2 was given. Now students, which kind of angles are given in the question? That are adjacent angles. We have studied for a parallelogram adjacent angles are supplementary. Okay, so we should mention this for a parallelogram. Adjacent angles are supplementary. So students, by this property 3x and 2x are adjacent angles. So the sum of these two angles should be equal to how much? 180 degree. Okay, because these two are supplementary angles. So 3x plus 2x will be equal to how much? 5x. 5x is equal to 180 degree, and x will be how much? 180 divided by 5. So if you will solve this, 5 3s are 15, 3 moves there, 5 6 are 30, 36 degree. This is the value of x. Substitute this value there. So one angle of parallelogram which we assumed 3x is equal to 3x. So that will be 3 into 36 degree. This will be 6 3s are 18, carry 1, 3 3s are 9 plus 1 10, 108 degree. And other angle is equal to 2x. So 2 into 36 degree, that is 72 degree. Now students, sometimes students becomes confused that we have calculated two of the angles, but what they have asked in the question, find the measure of each of the angles. So students, that's very easy. Suppose we have drawn a parallelogram. I have to turn the page. Suppose we have drawn a parallelogram and say the name of the parallelogram is ABCD. Which angle seems to be the greater one, greater than 90? This one. So this is, we have assumed 108, one of the answer, and one adjacent angle is 72. So rest of the angles we should not be worried about that. If this angle is 108, the opposite angle will be 108. This angle is 72, the opposite angle of this will be 72. So we have calculated all the angles if we have calculated one of the pair. Okay, so we should mention it like this. So let's consider that parallelogram ABCD. So we will mention in this way, angle A comma angle C is equal to 72 degree, angle B comma angle D is equal to 108 degree. Both we have calculated, so that's going to be the answer. So students, this question is done. Let us solve the second one, means sixth question. Two adjacent angles of parallelogram have equal measure. Find measure of each of the angles. Two adjacent angles are of equal measure. So let one of the adjacent angle, be x. If one angle is x, then another angle will be how much? Another angle will be also another angle be x, because both the adjacent angles are equal. And if both are equal, and what is the sum of adjacent angle? That is 180 degree. We will mention this, adjacent angles of parallelogram, adjacent angles, that is enough to comment out. So x plus x, 2x is equal to 180, and x will be how much? 180 upon 2, that will be 90 degree. So students, suppose imagine a parallelogram in which two adjacent angle, because both are equal, 90 degree, then all will be 90 degree. These two are opposite angles, these two are opposite angles. So each angle of this parallelogram, each angle of this parallelogram will be 90 degree. Okay, so this is how we have to solve. So this is enough for today's video lecture. And one thing in the beginning even I have asked, and right now also I am asking, I can check it out that whether you are watching the whole lecture or not. So comment on the video on the YouTube lecture. Once you will get it, you will get the option to comment on the YouTube video. So comment, and whatever you feel like, and your name should be mentioned, so that I can recognize that whether you have watched the video or not. So thank you, God bless you, keep healthy and safe in your home.